So first, what you will want to do is like so. And what you want, let me put this down. What you want to do is make sure you have the leaves like this, like so. Have your hands on your leaves like so. And then when you're cutting, go from there and then cut. That way you won't take so much of the strawberry. And it's okay if you leave a little piece, just go ahead and cut that part off. And then you continue, so you go like this for without the strawberries that you are using. And then cut down. It's okay if you get a lot of the, excuse me, if you take some of it off, just make sure you get enough, you don't take a lot of the strawberry. So you still want to hold it like this. See how I'm holding it like this. And then you continue cutting like this. So you want to cut like right here. Be careful not to get your fingers. And then you keep doing that for a little bit until you get all your strawberries off. And yes, I already pre-washed my strawberries before I cut them and did the video. Well, went live with you guys today. So that way they can already be ready to go and be ready to cut. Ooh. Okay. Sometimes it will have a big chunk or so like this come off when you're cutting, and that's okay. So when you're cutting, also make sure that you're not going towards your fingers, you're going away from your fingers, like so. And then you go on to the next one and you continue the same thing. And also it will help if you don't want to just hold them and cut, you can easily go twist, twist, and twist, and then hold and go straight down and cut. And then another one you can do is go here, pinch here, and twist, twist, and twist until you get that part off, so you can just have the strawberry without cutting it. But in this recipe, you would need to cut it. So you can go like this, and then cut down. So the reason why you want to hold on to the leaves, it gives you a better grip to hold on to your strawberries. I'm trying to make sure I have all the strawberries in the picture or in the video. So the way that we're going to do this is we're going to start going, let's see, I'm going to have to move you guys over so you guys can see better, or move this up. So the way that you can do your strawberries, I'm going to move my hand just a little bit. So you can go here, down, here, down. It's okay if some of them don't seem like they're a rose petal. Just keep going and then go back around to that area and then go back down again. Just be careful not to cut all the way into the fruit, because it will be you would destroy it. And then go here, here, here. You could also use a knife like I'm using, or a smaller knife, which it might help some others grab on better. And then at the very top, you don't have to if you don't want to. Just make very small cuts. And once you're done, go over it and straighten out your strawberry slice. Oops. Make sure you're holding your strawberry so you don't have the same issue that I just had. Go like this. Sometimes the top parts don't seem like they're actually cut. Give me a second, I'll show you the finished project of how it's supposed to look. And you gotta be careful not to squeeze it, because if your parts may not show. So it's gonna, can you guys see? It's gonna look like this. This one looks a little bit sideways because of the way that it was cut. So it will look like this. Can you guys see it very well? So that one is finished. Put that one right there for a minute. Let me get some more light. Okay, that's better. So on this one, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to cut down very gently. You see how this one is cut? So it's going to come out like that. And then cut right here. And then turn. Cut down. Turn. Cut. Turn. Cut. Turn. Cut. Turn. And if there's any little kids watching, let your parents cut off the edges and do the strawberry cuts. They can help you. You can hold their hand while they're cutting it. That way you can get a feel of how they're cutting the strawberry. So you guys could be safe as well. And then put that there. And then voila. Here go your other strawberry rolls. You also can add chocolate or a sugar glazed hard candy on it if you would like to, but sometimes it won't, your roses will not stay. So just on that note, you may not want to really put any sugar or chocolate on them, because all it would do is close them back up and make a shell on it, and you're not going to be able to see the pretty roses. So on this one again, go straight down, turn, go straight down, turn, go down, turn, down, turn. So what I'm doing is pushing down, making enough area to where it would not pop back up and go back into the spots they were at. Just make sure you don't cut all the way through your strawberry, because then you will just have a cut strawberry. You wouldn't really have much of a rose. And if the little kids like, they can easily drizzle some chocolate or hard candy on it. Just that with the hard candy, the parents will have to do the pouring, because it's going to be really hot. To where if you're doing chocolate, you can easily just dip, well, not dip, but pour, and then you will have a chocolate rose. I didn't cut the other tops off the other parts. Let me take care of that, and then you guys could get a better look at how it looks. I mean, you don't have to cut the tops off. It just makes it look more presentable. And if you're going to cut your tops off, make sure you do it before you start doing your roses. That way it look like this. So you see how I didn't cut all the way down in the middle? Here, hold on just a second. So you see how I didn't cut all the way down right here? See how it still look like a little mouth? Like a little fish mouth. So that's how you want to do it. So another way is you can go from here across. Let me move my fingers down. Go here across like so. And then go like that. So you can start, so with the strawberry, pardon me. With the strawberry roses, you don't have, it doesn't basically mean you have to start from the top and then down. You can start from the top down, or you can start from the bottom up. So you can go either way. So I'm going to show you what it looks like if you go from upward. So you're going to start like this. Like that with that side. and then here like so, and then here, and then here, and then go, and then we will try. Sometimes you will have some slips. Just be careful and make sure your hand is not in the way. And go down. I'm gonna go back over this and get a better style. And then you can go like this, and then this. Sometimes some strawberries will be not as big, so you might not see your work until you're finished with it, like so. Like here, I had to pour this part out a little bit more, like this, and then this spot here, and then voila. See? Oops. Just like that. So now, put another one with the other finish. And the other ones, I am going to move forward so you guys can see. So if you have a spot that has a little stem still at the bottom, just go ahead and cut like so. You can either cut it, like turn it so you can get it better, or you can cut it straight off, but like you did earlier. So on this one, you're gonna go cut like this, and then cut. Make sure you're watching your fingers, and then you go here, and then you go here, and then down, 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 and down. If you guys have any questions or want me to have any questions for me at all, just put them in the comment section and I will be sure to answer them when I see them. So this is how this one came out. Now you can also do strawberry roses on your strawberry sucker roses. As I was mentioning earlier, you will have to be careful of doing that because of the sugar. Excuse me. Will not let it set for very long. You can't let it set for very long, and you might have some spots that don't show your roses very well on some spots because of the candy how it's set, and it wasn't all the way fully extended. But you might be some might be able to go that way. So the way I remember to do it is going like this. So I remember going and like making it a square in the middle first, and then going down the sides like so. And what I'm doing is leaning, pushing down and out on the strawberry, so make it look more like a petal. That way it will stay out instead of trying to push back in like this one did. That helps it stays out and not push itself back up. Because if you sometimes push it up, not push it down, it will come back up and mess up your whole rows. So I'm going to take care of that for a minute and just for a sec. And then I'm going to do this side. If you need to, and you don't want to, make sure you don't close it, put your finger on top of this strawberry right here, and then hold the sides down, and then cut, and then fold down. And on this one, you can see how it looks. And then the next three will be doing the same. So on this one don't have anything on the bottom. So you just cut away like so. I'm right-handed, so it might look like I'm cutting towards me, but I'm actually trying to cut away. So you go like this. And then you go like this. Can you guys see it very good? Let me move this forward so you guys can see the other strawberries. And then here you go 1. So you can do like a count to help you remember. And go this way. And then go here. And then this side here. And then, so I'm going to start on the sides and work my way in. And then you go again on the side, down. And if you want to do 3 on each side, you can. Just be very careful because some spots are connected to the other spot that you cut already for your other part of your rolls. So I'm going to go this way again. And remember to make sure that you're pushing down and not cutting all the way through the fruit. So you don't lose your spot. And if you don't feel comfortable, if you don't want to pick with your hand, just slightly push your knife underneath and then hold it like this and then move it to the side that you want to move it to. And that's what you will have when you have 3 sides. 3 rose petals on each side. Okay, now push that like so. I lost my thought. On this one, you could do the same thing on like across, like so. And putting these over here. So the parts that are not being used, you can either use that as a compost or you can use that as a part of another dessert that involves strawberries. Go like that, and then this. It's okay if it don't come out first time right, like an actual rose. It's going to take to get it. It took me a minute to get my roses down well. So it might take you a little bit of time. Don't rush it because we don't want you to get hurt. So just take your time. You may get a little bit mad at times about it, but it'd be well worth it in the end because all the process she was doing will come out just like this and come out very pretty. And you also can use this like in a camera went out there. You can also use this like in a bouquet type of setting, like in a wedding or any type of event, like a family event, a get-together event, or things like that. So I'm going to do the same thing on this one as well. So I cut the top off. And this is the last one. And then I'll be back in a minute. I gotta get the next thing set up after I finish these. So you can go down like so. Remember not to cut all the way through. Make it look like a little mouth. So what I mean by making it look like a little mouth, I mean making it look like this. Like a little duck, like a little ducky's mouth. Oh, kissy. It's like a little duck's mouth. Alright. Oh. See, so you can also see how mine closed when I touched it. Just make sure you're not pushing all the way down. And then keep going. Like so. And then here. And then one more time right here. It's alright if some of your other spots get cut while you're doing it. It's going to happen a little bit of, but it should be fine because you are making good rolls. And then turn it one more time, and then you go on the other side. That's right here that I'm turning. You guys can't really see this spot yet that well because it's facing away from the camera. Okay, let me see how. Alright. And here goes the last one. Now I'll put this right here and take the camera and show you guys what it looks like. This is a better look from the top. You guys can see how it... There, my camera's acting crazy a little bit. So now you guys can see how they look like strawberry roses when they're done. And that's about it for this part of the video. I shall be back. Thank you for watching, and thank you for watching Age of Sweet Treats.